It's terrifying that can happen so quickly without any warning. I was actually standing right here. I don't remember it, but I evidently just passed out, hit my head against this counter right here, and was pretty much gone from what they tell me.
It happened at work and caught Jerry Meyer off guard. Sudden cardiac arrest.
I had a lady make a phone call very, very quickly. There was a gentleman in the cafeteria that knew CPR. An AED was brought into play immediately.
An automated external defibrillator, or AED, a new arrival at his workplace last year, saved his life until paramedics arrived and got him to the hospital.
They had to use that on me several times before they could bring me back to getting a response from me as far as a pulse or any breathing.
What happens in sudden cardiac arrest is the heart goes into a random or chaotic rhythm. This is called ventricular fibrillation. Because the heart goes into this random chaotic rhythm, it can't pump effectively.
Less than a year and 7 heart bypasses later, Jerry continues to thrive at his warehouse job, but hasn't forgotten that day.
It seems so cut and dry and simple when I say it, but without that AED unit on the premises here, when that happened, I simply would not be here. So I live the day to the fullest, and then I do the same thing tomorrow, if tomorrow comes.
March 12th, 1999, Lawrence North High School basketball star Jon Stewart was having the game of his life.
He made this thunderous dunk, slam dunk, that just right in front of our student body section. They were going crazy, the crowd was going crazy.
Jan Kiefer, the wife of the Lawrence North basketball coach, witnessed the regional championship game in Columbus that night when Stewart, about to go into cardiac arrest, motioned to be taken out of the game and sit on the bench.
And Jon sat down next to an assistant coach, and I remember just watching him slump over and lean against the assistant coach.
The court may have well been empty. The game stopped.
They were performing CPR. You know, CPR is supposed to get the heart going, and it wasn't working. And it was just, something has to save this young man, and nothing did.
There was no AED in the building that night. Paramedics took Stewart to the hospital. He didn't survive.
I remember the team walking out of the hospital like a human chain. They were holding hands, all holding each other's hands, trying to support each other. And, you know, it was a long ride back from Columbus to Indianapolis.
Doctors say 350,000 cases of sudden cardiac arrest occur every year. In student athletes, regular physical exams may not catch an underlying heart condition, but an echocardiogram of the heart can.
The ultrasound images of the heart show us such parameters as the overall size of the heart, the thickness of the heart muscle, how well the heart is contracting, valves and how they're working, and there's a list of other things that we can see.
Jan Kiefer says the team lost its innocence when one of the star basketball players lost his life.
Perhaps all of it could have been avoided had there been the technology available then, which was available. It was available then, but it wasn't in the school. So if it would have been there and available for use at that time, we might have Jon here today.